Hey boys, Dingo from the future here. Just want to remind you I stream on Twitch every single day. Here's the link, here's the deck, and without further ado, let's get to the gameplay. That's correct. Turn 1 Giver, turn 2 Stoneforge. Don't Thoughtseize me, or scam me. Second Stoneforge, return to the Stoneforge. Opponent's just doing nothing. Love to hear it. Love to see it. Brief pitching Murderous Cut. I'm pretty sure there's playing the deck that we just played. No Obsidian. What is this? No Blood Baron of Viscopa. No Whip of Erebos. Unbelievable. Yeah, they're just playing the list that we just played. Losing both Stoneforge Mystics feels bad, man. Axe me with the grief. Yeah, he's just playing the list we just played. Kind of funny. Make Obsidian good again. Gonna lose my March. Draw grief into Solitude. Bowmaster. I think I'm kind of happy trading Giver for grief here. I think I can send it. Pretty sure they're not blocking. They are gonna block. Just be mana efficient here. I ended up 4-1. We lost to Murktide in like the closest game I've had in a minute. Yep. Batterskull is hard castable. I think we're just grabbing the Batterskull. Yeah, it was the MPX deck or MXP or whatever it was called. I think it's MXP. Number 3. Just a ring. No blocks. I also don't want to fetch out my basics because they have like 3 Field of Runes over there, so I'm just gonna fetch a tap Godless Shrine. Turns out I only have like 1 basic left anyways, so he's gonna start stone raining me. What are we doing here? Bowmaster. Shieldred's Edict, a non-token creature. Yeah, I think it's gotta be the Stoneforge. I'm just say Batterskull go. -2. Or +2. -2 for me. Bowmaster, my Bowmaster. Excellent. Draw 2. How doomed. It's that. I have a Plains and a Swamp, I believe. I think I equipped the Batterskull over on the Orc army and attack for 7. It's like pretty awkward though. If they have Shieldred's Edict or something like. That actually changes things. Means I get to do this. Hey Cree, how you doing? Solitude being an amazing draw here. 3 Bowmaster triggers. Boink. Bink. Bonk. Grow, Orc army, grow. Hell yeah. Sorry your Pioneer Leagues haven't been going well. But it's Pioneer, so comes the beads. think we have lost this game. Playing Orzhov ScamBlade at the moment, but I think this game's over. We have no ring hate in the sideboard. That might prove to be a little bit problematic. I'll cut this March, even though it is like technically ring hate. It's just really inefficient ring hate. It's like 5 mana ring hate. Well, I guess maybe that's fine. I did get the 5 mana last game, so maybe I do need these as like a necessary evil. Probably cut the Shadowspear. Maybe the Dauthis aren't good. They don't know. 5 mana eat the ring is not what I want to be doing. I want Sanctifier. Is it even good in this matchup? I mean, obviously they're mono black, but like still have edicts. And they have the ring also, so it's like March kind of sucks here. I have Bowmaster of their own. I'm gonna Ephemerate the Bowmaster and kill theirs. Could have Fatal Push plus Bowmaster here, which would be like a little bit unfortunate. No. No! I want to scoop. Such a blowout. Alright, well, probably just dead. Yep. Ephemerate your token. Interesting to trade the Bowmaster off. I thought they were going to go for an Undying effect, but apparently not. Yep. Song is great, by the way. What is this? Together as one. Rockmanholic. Yeah, they have Living Death in hand. Kind of a weird block, right? I'm gonna try for the Solitude Ephemerate here. Obviously, if this doesn't work, this also goes pretty poorly for us. Second Edict. Oh, there's Undying the Stoneforge. Either way, it's like pretty bad for me. I think that was the higher upside play. Better to keep Stoneforge. What do you mean by that? I'm losing both my creatures anyways. You mean like Undying the Stoneforge? Maybe. I was planning on sacking the Solitude and then like having the Ephemerate rebound on the Stoneforge if they had nothing. I don't know what you mean by that, because that's not how it works. I'm gonna lose both of them no matter what, right? It's an edict effect, so if I Ephemerate or Undying the Stoneforge Mystic, I'm gonna lose it anyways. They had 2 edicts on the stack. Yeah, they had 2. It was doomed. It was Jover. Yeah, I think this one's pretty over. This mono black deck's like pretty powerful, huh? Kind of impressed with it. Playing against it, especially. Can't believe we've hit a timeline where Shieldred's Edict is good again. Isn't gonna even compete with Shieldred here. Yeah, you got it. No way I'm competing with that hand. I'll keep this. It's kind of reasonable. I don't have an Undying effect or an Ephemerate, so there's no scamming that's going to be happening. But I do have the turn 2 Dauthi. Or Bowmaster, whatever I need. Fields are pretty clutch against like Amulet Titan, which seems like it would be a bad matchup without Blood Moon. Out of 7 cards that aren't in my deck, but look playable. Marked Grave. So like if you're not playing Dauthi on 2. Whoops, I meant to click Swamp and I clicked Plains by accident. Hopefully it doesn't come back to bite me. It's gonna come back to bite me for sure. As foretold, what is this? Persist? Red Horde Arcanist times 3. The Persist. Kind of feels bad misclick there. As long as I don't Thoughtseize bug the Persist. You got it. That was rude, sorry. You're good. But when the opponent finds out you said that, they're gonna be so mad. I don't like this toolboxy Dreadhorde Arcanist stuff they got going on. Pretty cool. Gonna been like rhinos or something. It gives up. Should have a lot of graveyard hate in the board, right? Or not. Is that what we want to board? Take out the Shadowspear, Lemogul Knife, maybe the Batterskull, some Stoneforge Mystics out. Dauthi's like so much better. I'm gonna take out the entire Stoneforge Mystic package. Yeah, let's take that all out. I'll also just bring in a March of the Celestial Purge. Maybe March is better. Let's kill Rhinos for 1 mana. 1 lander. I don't know if I can keep this. Between the Undying effect and the Ephemerate, it's kind of hard to tell which one's better. But I think most of the time the Ephemerate's going to be a little bit better. It's pretty close, though. Archon of Cruelty, Cast in the Fire, Electro Dominance, Orcish Bowmaster, Persist. I'm going to take Persist and Orcish Bowmaster. Then the rebound's probably going to take Electro Dominance, so they don't rip Rhinos off the top. I don't think they're in a very good spot anymore, especially after I resolve the Sanctifier. I sided out the Stoneforge Mystic, and they brought in, like, artifact removal. Kind of funny. That Cast in the Fire is just going to be dead unless I draw a Bowmaster. Red Horde Arcanist does nothing. Yeah, Cast in the Fire hits Kaldra. So close to green-white scam, just off by 1 color, I'll take it. Rip Jesus. Appreciate you so very much. Jules and Jet. Chat, if you haven't yet signed up for Doomike's Pure Modern Tournament, what are you doing? Go sign up for it. I say as I have not signed up myself yet. But I will. You got a code for any rental service? Unfortunately, Card Hoarder discontinued the referral system. So, no, I don't. Saz. I think I'm going to play with Rakdos. Rakdos cards. That's what I played last time. Just pack it full of graveyard hate because I absolutely hate losing to Dredge. Dredge makes me so sad. Yeah, the ones like discard your hand, draw two. Humans could top 4 challenge again. I played that humans deck. Oh, it's so bad. I don't know how people be playing Mantis Rider in the year 2023. Made to be so sad. They're going to cast EI? Probably, right? Whatever card they're taking in their hands is just going to get griefed. Any humans list is just like so bad right now. But mono-wise, probably better. Shining Shoal seems like a necessity. You are going to play humans deck. But it is a rough time to be human. Yeah, it uses the modern ban list, but it doesn't include Modern Horizons, Lord of the Rings, etc. Force Negation Spell Pierce. Dodge Murktide. Amulet lost Urza Saga, but Amulet's still decent. I don't know, I might play like blue-red something. I haven't quite decided what I want to play yet. Whatever I'm playing is going to be packed full of Graveyard Hate, that's for sure. Not playing Graveyard Hate in that format is actually so troll. Who's Stoneforge? I'm probably not going to do any pure modern testing. I have to start testing for Lorcana. I hit him with the BM reveal hand because I was clicking when they conceded. Alright, DJ Murky Merc. He's in, this not in. Lorcana testing and Beamer Series. I'm playing Lorcana. I got invited to the Apex Lorcana Invitational in October. So I'm playing Lorcana for that. So I got to test for it. I think this is fine, right? The Thoughtseize is out. Pretty happy with everything else. Maybe March is bad. I'll take one Purge for Blood Moon. It's Lorcana good. To be honest, I haven't played it yet. I've only watched gameplay of it. It looks cool. I think my main issue with Lorcana, though, is like I have no interest in any of the characters in the Disney franchise, really. So it's hard for me to like be invested in it. But at the same time, I don't really care about most of the characters in Magic either. As long as the gameplay is good, I'd be fine playing it. Mulligan, I pretty much ruined it for you. I could keep this because of the Solitude. You know, I have a deep emotional attachment to Airtie, Wizard Adept. Can't say I do. Sorry, Airtie. But you have the Jace tattoo on your back. Imagine. Go. No region. Try not to see something unhinged. Challenge impossible. Heard. I'm just doing this. It's not great because this thing dies to bold, but whatever. Also gonna main phase this. And they have 2 lightning rods here that they want to kill. Yeah, it's just like Ephemerate times 3 and then Undying times 3. Ephemerate's kind of sweet here. Ephemerate's not always better. Undying giving grief a counter on it's like pretty relevant for clock, especially since Ephemerate, when you rebound it onto the grief, you're losing a turn out of your clock. So I say it depends. I don't think Ephemerate's necessarily strictly better. I thank you for the tier 1. Welcome back for the 20. Damn, I've been streaming 20 months, huh? That's actually literally as long as I've been streaming. Thank you for the continued support, Dylian, and being a homie for 20 whole months. Yeah, you're one of my founders. I was about to say. Well, my opponent's slowly dying to a Bowmaster. I mean, really slowly dying to a Bowmaster. Ooh, double Ephemerate. A Lorcana stream founder. I don't even know. I don't think I'm going to stream Lorcana at all. Unless they made like an official online client and actually gave it a category on Twitch, but I'm probably not streaming Lorcana. I'll stick to being a Magic streamer. I'll stick to what I know best. You called me a POS? Classic. Who would have a founder badge? Yeah, sure. Down to 3. I don't know if this guy's good. I don't think this guy's good. Protect the Bowmaster at all costs. Murky Murk? How old is this song? 5-minute game Star Soldier. That makes sense. It's from like the 80s. Two life. Solitude. I think I'm just playing this guy out still. I kind of can't attack with this Murktide. It would be bad if they have Subtlety. I can exile Dress down to the land. I don't think I want to grow their Murktide. Although I could stop future Murktides. I mean, they have so much mana that they can cast a future Murktide if they wanted to. Gain 2 life. I don't need to gain 2 life here. Iteration? You got it. Budget on licensors? Yeah, pretty much. Kinda wish this was just a Hearse. Not something that dies to Murktide. Gotta dodge Fury here. If they find a Fury, it's kinda Jover. I don't really want to Solitude this Murktide unless I really have to. I kinda like them being at 2 and me having 3 power in play. Second Murktide. Are we killing Kai or are we killing me? If they're killing me, they should have played the other Murktide first. No attacks, no Murktide played. Pass the turn. I mean, they have Subtlety. I'm just gonna hit their sorceries. I know it grows the Murktide and it's kind of sad, but whatever. Kind of like turning off Delirium for them, which means they have to attack the Kaya, and they can't just like heat the Kaya. The Kaya will kill them unless they do something about it. So this kind of forces them to have an answer for Bowmaster. That plan, by the way. I think they have a counterspell also. He might. Spell. So they go to 1. Probably just hit me for 10 here. Maybe find another answer. This is Orzhov ScamBlade that we're jamming. Alright. Not sure I can beat a counterspell here. Go peaked. Nihon I forgot those characters, I'm gonna be honest. Oh, Solitude resolved. Retro, thank you for the prime. Welcome back for the 8 months. Wait, no, it's Con. Oh, Con Bonwa. My bad. Right? Oh. Fuck, I forgot to speak Japanese. It's over. Con. Konnichiwa. Wow. Figured it out. Oh, well, that worked. Yeah, I got there. It took me a minute, but I got there. I don't think we're winning this game. Alright. Go next. Soundboard broke. Go. I think this guy is just trolling. Sorry, I've been out of Japanese for a while. It's like 7 years at this point. And sucks. Sounds good though. I'm rusty to say the least, but I gotta brush up before going to Japan. Scamming all your channel points. I'm sorry you're broke. Oh, that's gonna get bowed. Your Japanese tutor keeps abandoning you. Luckily, there's Duolingo. Duodingo. Taking a trip to France every other week. Sounds like the life. I mean, if I could take a trip to France every other week, I would. True. Maybe people in France just like want to learn Japanese. Well, looks like Murktai's gonna lose to Bowmaster. Name a more iconic duo. And I get to protect it all the time. C-spell. Dress down. Yeah, his Godless Shrine's amazing. All the Infinity lands are great. Nice Squire, thank you. I could actually Ephemerate the Squire, and then get a Kaldra and put it into play. Should have done that in response to Expressive Iteration. Do you want to get good? Yourself? Alright. 07, I'll see you in an hour. I could have Spell Pierce. Wait, didn't let me activate it. I didn't hold priority. Fuck. I meant to hold priority. Oh, that sucks. Unlucky. I don't know if it's gonna matter, but... Not great. Definitely should have held priority there. The Cauldron to play. Then flicker it, get it untapped, and grab the Batterskull. Or grab Shadowspear. I think Shadowspear's probably worse though. Bowmaster doing Bowmaster things. With a Fury and your Cauldron equipped. EI. Yuppers. They need like Fury plus Unholy Heat here. Otawara plays the Otawara. Murktide. That's not even gonna be good enough. Gonna have to chump Kaldra. Jump block the Kaldra. Gets exiled. Eat these two. Go. That's like how you say they have to beat Kaya, Kaldra, Orc Army, Bowmaster. They have no graveyard. Alright, looks like we did pretty well off for hunting. This guy's one top, one bottom. Concedes. Bit. Bit. Awkward hand, I'm keeping it. Nap, keep. Hope I don't draw any more lands. At least the next Stoneforge Mystic I play is going to be Stoneforge backed up with an Undying Malice. I'm thinking about grabbing just Batterskull here. I'll grab Kaldra later. Maybe incentivize them not to kill it. Everybody's playing blue-red, by the way. This has been like the blue-red league of leagues. Blue-red becomes remotely playable again, and it's everywhere. It's just crazy. Not that I mind, because I don't think blue-red's like too bad to play against. Kind of like playing against blue-red. Man, it's everywhere. That's Grixis. GDS. Arcanist. That's not Fatal Push, that's Fatal Push. Preordain's like good, but I'm not sure it's a reason to play blue-red again. Blue-red's just so weak to Bowmaster, it's insane. Much prefer the blue-black decks. Hopefully Pygonti's not in here. Start yelling at me. Yeah, Spellsnare seems good right now. I concur. Grief would be best draw. Grief? Not Grief. It's hard to balance like the number of spell pierces and spell snares and stern scoldings that you want to play. Makes things really complicated. You could probably play some sort of like troll persist package if you really wanted to. That seems fine. Also, troll's pretty good with grief. So yeah, I agree. I think you could play some number of trolls. With the exile. Lightning bolt. About to bolt me in the face. They're gonna bolt themselves for bigger shadow. And you want snare versus scolding right now? Red and 6. Edict effects, like Shieldred's Edict, for example, in my prelim. I went to like Shieldred's Edict, a Murktide, and they spell snared it, and I was like, oh, I lost. That just straight up killed me. Yeah, counterspell, expressive iteration, like spell snare is good right now. I think they have a spell pierce in hand, and I'd rather them spell pierce this than anything else. Stern Scolding is a great card. Don't get me wrong. It's just hard to figure out like how many copies of each one you want, right? Like how many copies of main deck spell snare are you playing? How many copies of main deck scolding are you gonna play? Like, are you playing subtlety? Are you playing force negation? The numbers for blue red are like so hard to figure out. I'm pretty happy I made them use that spell pierce, by the way. Murktide Regent, huh? Blood Moon's like nowhere to be found right now. It's kind of wild. I'm gonna try not cracking this fetch if I don't have to. Because if I go to 16, then I'm on a 2-turn clock to this Murktide. What's GDS? Grixis Death Shadow, which is what our opponent's playing. It's a bold swing. They need 2 1-mana removal spells. Even then, not sure that's good enough. Bowmaster. So Block. I mean, this isn't good enough. Yep, has trample. Sanctifier, Celestial Purge. Do I want Kaya? I don't think I want Kaya. Let's just board like that. Keep it simple. My mid-range brain is thriving. Thank you for asking. And these. It's just worse scam. This deck? Yeah, absolutely. Hard to justify registering fair Stoneforge Mystic in nowadays. In the current modern era. We'll try. I just spam Jun Sagabon like an idiot. If somebody cuts you, and you bleed Thoughtseize and Tarmogoyf, it shows. I heard you talking about Murktide. Murktide is a fantastic deck, and everybody should go sub to Pygonti's Patreon. Yep, I was talking about it. That's exactly what I said. You heard it. I don't know which 2-drop I'm supposed to play here. Sanctifier? I mean, Sanctifier is like, I'm that good. Dauthi? Stoneforge? I'm gonna go with Stoneforge. This is the highest upside one. So I'm gonna kill Giver. I Giver. Scam yourself instead of the opponent. But Giver into Stoneforge Mystic is always gonna be powerful. That much I can say for sure. That's when like fair Stoneforge Mystic is at its peak. Removal spell? Yuppers. Now I'm playing Rhinos after this. Hey, Green Ranger. It's using me seeing my hand of greatness. Probably gonna take a Bowmaster, maybe Dauthi. Takes the Kaldra. Kaldra? Try the Esper Stoneblade deck? Nah, I haven't played it since a couple days ago. Why did they take Kaldra? I'm not gonna flash in Bowmaster quite yet. I know you're like, Dingo, do it in response to the cantrip, but I actually want to see what they commit here first. Because if I do it in response to the cantrip and they have an EE on too, I'm gonna be pretty devastated, right? Goes to 2. Goes to 2, dies. Alright, let's do 4-1 prediction. Yeah, it's quite a bit better. Hammer time. Esper Sentinel, Cigar Dizade. Damn, I put back the Ephemerate. What a fool I look like. Maybe I'm not a fool. Their hand's really bad. I'm gonna take the Spell Pierce. Well, So we're gonna play Springleaf Drum. Yeah, I'm just gonna take the Spell Pierce. Their hand is Saga and blanks. I'm gonna save this Thoughtseize. I might pitch it. Yeah, the best card in their hand is the Saga. Ooh, maybe I can. I'm gonna go to draw, huh? Their hand for a protection spell. See if they drew in the last 2 draw steps. Paradise Mantle in. No! Alright, I'm gonna let this one go then. I'm going to kill the next Urza Saga. Urza Saga kind of busted. Shadowspear. And a Ginger Brute. If I draw a land, I can Bowmaster the Ginger Brute plus kill the Saga. The Saga's gotta die anyways. Saga's like so good here. That's gotta go for sure. Not bad. Obviously, this one thing is still kind of an issue, but we'll deal with that later. I kind of can't right now. I can put a Shadowspear on it and then attack me for 6. Can jump. And only take 5. Kind of works out. Bland for grief or removal spell. Let's land for grief, which means I can absorb 2 damage a turn now, moving forward. Still dead if I ever draw a hammer. Alright, we got 2 more marches coming down to the sideboard. I don't think we can play Chalice with 16 1-drops, so probably not going to play Chalice here. Blossom and Calm kind of sucks. Sky is good though for the -1. I think that's all we're bringing in. Snap, take out Dauthi. Trying to like that. Giver of Ruins isn't great either, but it can be okay. At least make jump blockers. Now, the Stoneforge Mystic bet is that my opponent concedes when I put a Stoneforge Mystic on the stack. Yo, Torborg, thanks for the gifty. Moons. Thanks, Torborg. Belated gifty for the level 10 hype train. Oh lord, it scams. Sanctifier, en-Vec, Pure Steel Paladin, Reality Chip. Hate all these. I don't want to look at any of them. I think I'm taking Sanctifier, Pure Steel Paladin, and then Thoughtseizing the chip out of their hand. I'm not gonna always march the 8 later. Thankfully, I don't have an Urza Saga yet. Source? Hey, Druid Urza Saga. Yo! The Seismic Salt list? He never gave it to me. That does look pretty sweet, though. White Source? White Source. I'm in danger. I just got a phantom phone vibration feeling. Like I thought I got a text message, and I realized my phone's not even in my fucking pocket. Think when One Lander's Classic. Come on, it was such a good hand. It scams, and that's all it needs to do. Right on time. I'm just killing this Urza Saga. The mono black deck? Yeah, probably. Felt fine. I did win the MXP or whatever. MPX, XYZ. Yeah, it's probably good enough. Dostal, thank you for the follow. And Slick Big Daddy, thank you 2 minutes ago. And Vibrations, yeah, I've heard of them. Spear, yep. Yeah, XYZ is like we're playing Yu-Gi-Oh! When's the next Doghouse? I'm not sure. December at the latest. Definitely doing a Christmas Doghouse again. XYZ Dragon Cannon? I'm gonna shock this and play around Spell Pierce. Feel the same thing again. The rebound's gonna take care of the Ornithopter. Hopefully they don't draw a hammer this turn. Or if they do draw a hammer, I guess I'm taking 10. I'm still killing this Ornithopter. Kind of awkward though. Like attacking him might just be better here. But I'm scared of Hammer. No Stoneforge? Right. Get a hammer. Put a hammer on the Stoneforge. Put a Shadowspear on the Stoneforge. Kill Dingo. I got a top deck removal spell. Yep.
Have you peeked? Bing bong, bing bong, bing bing bong. Have you peeked?
You're a third-rate duelist.
I can't take it anymore.